everyone, Atma here. I'm gonna do the story mode for Eldritch Moon. This is the first I've logged in since the patch. It's about 2 in the morning. Storyline. All the madness, all the delirium caused by Emrakul, the last of the 3 titans, the big bad. But Tamio's on the case. Not really what to know what to expect from these decks. This doesn't seem great, but I'll try it. I like this Nebelgast Herald quite a bit, and my brief experience with Eldritch Moon cards at the pre-release, and some standard testing as well. Made up some proxy decks. It's a good draw. This seems like a pretty decent combo with something like Nebelgast Herald, where you can create a spirit to tap down guys, but I don't really know what the opponents, these Drownyard cultists, are doing in this particular thing. Ooh, Journey to Nowhere, that's a good card. Blue-black is usually indicative of some kind of control. I'm not quite sure where it's going yet. Sure, so it's seems like a madness type deck maybe. I don't know how many times we're gonna have to tap down things when all our guys are flying, but this is the kind of deck I like to play, is attack in the air. It's a pretty reliable strategy. This thing isn't that threatening when we're ahead on life total, so I think we're just gonna Slayer's plate. I'm unlikely to equip this thing. Like, this is a good card, but I don't like to do it, you know, in case removal comes down. It's pretty risky. It's nice to get some new cards. Wretched Griff, yep. That's a card. So I'm hoping to just... Ooh, Skill Quest. I'm hoping to just draw a land so I can play Apothecary Geist and just attack without having to remove that thing. So it's teaching us about Emerge. Incidentally, I know a little bit about Emerge. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4. What does this cost? This is 9. So in order to win... you have to emerge. I guess you have to emerge on this one. It's pretty simple. So back to our regularly scheduled program. Did not draw a land. So maybe I do just jam Slayer's Plate on this Tattered Haunter and see if he wants to trade. That's not ideal. I could just hold it back and then Journey to Nowhere. Well, I am going to hold it back. That's not ideal though. Okay, so that's interesting. Flashes that in. This thing gets a instant or sorcery out? Oh, it gains hexproof. Okay. Oh, that's weird. more emerge. This is an emerging machine over here. These things are like siege rhinos. That's pretty funny. Quite close to dying now. I think I journey to nowhere just to prevent them from continuing to do that. Four two. A land would be nice. Ooh. Okay. Land would still be okay. A Slayer's Plate. Ugh, alright. So the clear plan here is attack for 6, see if they cast a creature, tap it down with Nebelgast Herald, get in for another 6, and presumably win the game very easily. Won't even flash it in now. Well, they blew their emerge load on all these guys. That's not the way you play emerge, computer. You probably want to keep a guy. Alright, so Tamio's staring down Emrakul. Looks like we got some horrific werewolves coming up. The new werewolves, for limited, and I presume they'll be marginally good in Magic Duels, are actually really good. I would say on average, most of them are better than the average ones from Shadows, with the exception of Duskwatch Recruiter. So they just gave us a completely different deck this time. This hand is bad. But it's not that bad. It's bad, though. Need land. I'm actually impressed with this Cemetery Recruitment card. I played it in my pre-release, and I actually got back this card, New Scrap Mob, and it was insane. I made 5 zombies, and then drew a card, and got it back, and made like another 3 zombies before I won. It's pretty crazy. See, look at this. 2/1 Wolf, Menace. It's a good rate. Very aggressive. Stuff like that could make like mono red decent again. So I probably just want to block that thing. Wailing Ghoul also pumps up Diregraph Colossus, provided I hit some zombies. Which I did not. I didn't know that. Pump spell gets us, but... Oh, Menace. I'm an idiot. That's so good. Yep. Got any more of those lands? I think I just deal. Well, if I double block this, I can single block this next turn. Maybe I have to do that. It's a little awkward. Wish I had 4 lands, because then I could get back these rats. Let's see, I can make a 3/3 Diagraph Colossus. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to crows and put some more zombies in the graveyard. Got one more. I think I'm going to try and block again. Probably double block on this thing if I can. Oh, never mind. So what does it become now? Jeez. Guess I don't know these cards that well. It's crazy. Well, if I play Diagraph Colossus, I get a 4/4. If I get a 5/5, that's better at blocking this, but then he can flip this. Gigantic thing. Can make it a 6/6, even more formidable, with double chump block. Just single block. Try and make this Diagraph Colossus not embarrassing. Yeah, I think Diagraph, and then I can Cemetery Recruitment next turn and get these rats back. The only prerequisite for all this is that this Diagraph Colossus needs to survive somehow. Take 5 one more time. Ooh. So, that's game. Almost should concede right on the spot. Yeah. I think that's that. There's no way I can win against that nut draw. Because it has trample, so that's it. Oh, that was heinous. Even if I double block there, like I trade with the guy, but then I lose my 5/5, it's pretty rough. I would be surprised if the computer was able to do that again. But all the same, you can see how like some of these werewolves are kind of pretty annoying. Seems a little better with the murder. Although the creature suite last game, if we had hit mana on time, would have been quite a bit better. But this does kill their things. Maybe that's just more important against werewolves. Cryptbreaker is amazing. It is an amazing zombie. Draw cards when you have 3 zombies. Can madness. Well, I mean, this deck probably doesn't madness that well, but you can discard a card to make zombies. It's in limited, it's like Pack Rat. I don't know if any of you have played Pack Rat in limited, but it was like an automatic win on turn 2 if it wasn't killed. This is damn near. So let's see. Would I discard a card to make a zombie? I don't think I would. I think I just want to play out all this stuff in a row. As weird as it is, maybe I attack. Trading a rare for this 2/1 seems stupid, but I'm not gonna block. Can't block. Yep. Okay. I kind of want to just murder something, but I think it's a little premature. Oh, he can't block unless he has another werewolf. And he does have another werewolf, so that was just a mistake. I just have to kill that thing now because I'm a fucking idiot. Wait, maybe I don't. Maybe I do. I'm so stupid. Okay. I forgot. This thing usually can't block, but it's a werewolf deck, so whatever. Retarded. Oh man, the amount of werewolves is real. Cemetery recruitment. There's a part of me that wants to get rid of this Crypt Breaker actually, and try and block. Usually my notion is to play Diregraph Colossus out first, and then make a whole bunch of zombies. But this game has made it very difficult for me to do that. Werewolf aggression. Okay, so we can transform this into a 4/4. Certainly. That werewolf might actually be the best new werewolf. It's really aggressive. So... really want to play Diregraph Colossus, so I think I will. Make a 3/3, and then I can Cemetery Recruitment this thing. Draw a card. We lose both our guys on the double block, but this werewolf deck is so aggressive, and we have so many ways to get stuff back. I think it's just worth it. It might be more worth doing this guy first, though. Save our guy. Yep. Righto. One zombie. This makes a zombie. If we get a land next turn, we can Gravedigger and Fleshbag. Wailing Ghoul. It's Wailing Ghoul and Gravedigger. Rats. Ooh, I like rats. I'm gonna keep blocking. This werewolf deck is just way too friendly. Well, if he has Waxing Moon again, that's pretty rough. I think we just gang block this thing. An inability... What? Can't be blocked by more than one creature. That is insane. Alright, well, multi-block this one then. Hope he can't flip it, because if he has Waxing Moon, just lose again. Sure. And this is just rough. So I think Kill one of these. The primary goal here is to just get all his power off the board, and then start worrying about attacking. Seems like a pretty clear block with everything. Oh, I can't again. God. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Okay, so I'm gonna make a giant Diregraph Colossus, is my plan. Man, this thing is busted. That's so annoying. Pretty much means I have to Cruel Revival it. No matter what this thing becomes. Yeah, it's retarded. Hits keep on coming over there. So I can do all the things I want to do. Normally it's better to get Gravedigger, but I just want to make a thing. Thing that's large. Becomes a 4/6. Insane. Sure, why not? Jeez. That's okay. Makes a spirit. Pretty clear attack for 7. I think the key to the zombie deck is you're just willing to trade off with just about anything. So he can pay to become a 4/6. Seems pretty obvious to just jam 6 power in front of it. Well, this is starting to go decently. Incidentally, this thing's pretty good on defense. Block 2 creatures. It's pretty good. Makes me not able to instantly kill them this turn. Land certainly doesn't help me kill anybody any turn at this point. Getting there. Fight. Yeah, okay. Another land. I think we got him. Let's tread lightly. It's pretty insane. I drew another land. Interesting how getting flooded this game. I mean, I had a better hand. Well, I guess I didn't really have... I needed the land in the first game. I didn't need the land in the second game, but somehow having land is better always. Strange. Alright, so Gideon and Chandra is teaming up here, I guess. So they made a magic story about this already. Battle of Thraben. It ended up being that Liliana saved them all in the end. Oh, what's this? They put us in control of... okay. Makes sense. They did say kill the planeswalkers. Okay. Distended Mindbender is a good card. Emrakul's Influence is not. I don't like this hand. I don't like it at all. It sucks too. This... okay, fine. Jeez. Not sure about this deck. I mean, this is very slow for killing planeswalkers, I'll tell you that. It'd be nice to just rip a Graph Rat so we can make this Midnight Scavengers into this Chittering Host. That's what everybody wants to do. Make Chittering Host a thing. These meld cards are pretty interesting. I played with them at the pre-release, and this one in particular is strong. 5/6 haste menace, give all your other guys menace at +1/+0. It's pretty crazy. My general policy is to like take 3 and see what else they play, and then murder whatever. Although they've now played this, so we're just gonna go for killing here. Oh boy. Story mode's hard when they don't give you a good hand, I'll tell you that. I wasn't gonna go to 5, but this hand seemed bad. 3 5-drops that have no value because I don't have any plays, and 1 murder. Lucky to draw another one. There's the no value Scavengers play. Let's see, this thing's good, but it's only good if I get 2 things. I want to teach us how to meld. Incidentally, I already know how. So the whole thing here is it's got Graph Rats. I'm not sure if all the meld cards are going to be great, but they seem good. To me. They're fragile. You can get 2 for 1 if they have removal, but they pay you off pretty big for that risk. Compared to like auras, which are also 2 for 1s, but you get just punished so badly when they kill an aura, whereas this thing, I don't know. It doesn't seem as bad. So he hastes in a guy. I think I am going to go for the Distended Mindbender here. Like, take 6, Distended Mindbender. Okay, so we're going to take 9. But I'm really keen to take cards out of his hand. This campaign has been quite rough. We got 1 thing. So we trade in combat here. Man, these draws are just unreal bad. We'd be lucky if we got to trade again. Probably have first strike or some crazy stuff. Oh, that is another guy. So bad. I think normally, even though this isn't lost, but I think normally when you're doing these campaigns, you would just restart at this point just to finish it faster. Yep, why not? Give him another guy. Hopefully we'll draw another land just to hammer home how bad this is going. Murder? Yep. Computer sometimes does stupid stuff like attack, so we'll see if that happens. Hopefully they have a pump spell and we can just murder in response. That is indeed a pump spell. Well, I guess it's not. It's something. We lose our guy. We take a bunch of damage anyway. That's insane. I think we need to get this life. 8. Value. Play a guy, draw a card, make a token, gain 3 life, they lose 3 life. That was a lot of things we just did. This card isn't that great though. It's not nearly as good as Siege Rhino, but it does stuff. There's the Graph Rats, just way too late to make our Chittering Host. I'm gonna risk it just to put him on a 2-turn clock. So now if they draw land, we just win no matter what. That is not a land. That gets to kill our 6/4. It's quite annoying. Alright, so he can block. Oh, he can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, so he trades with the 6/4, trades with the 3/2. I think I leave this 6/4 on board. This is the one I like. Show. This one's great. It's like pseudo unblockable sometimes, and you can make a 3/2 whenever it hits an opponent. It's pretty insane. Somehow we won that one. Despite the fact that I said that I would normally reset it, but we did rip pretty epic stuff right at the right time. Soon the Gatewatch is overrun. Looks like we got Audric here. Yeah, this is kind of what happened. Gideon reluctantly teamed with Liliana. The Magic storyline, the weird thing about it is it has like some interesting overarching concepts, but individual stories are really hit or miss. Some of the dialogue is really cheesy. Some of the structure of the paragraphs feels like a high school fanfic or something, but sometimes it's really good. Definitely hit or miss. Skill quest. Gotta learn how to play the game. How are we gonna know how to escalate without this? So how do we win the game? This is a 6-6. This... So we can do 2 modes. Seems like we do 4 damage to a creature, 3 to a player, swing for 6. We did it, against all odds. Who would have thought? Scooping up them coins. The thing about Selfless Spirit is I'm really not keen to, like, block. But the opponent's pretty aggressive. I certainly will not block. Because I just take 2 for now. Next turn, I might actually +0/+2 to just get things off the board. Or no, I take 3 here. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal to take 3. To potentially save our team later. Well, it's getting pretty hairy. This time I think there's going to be a block plus a borrowed grace here. All the computer's decks in this campaign seem quite aggressive. Seems like I'm on the back foot every time. What is going on here? Okay, so he taps down and gets in. Sure. So the move here is probably... I think it might be Chaplain. So we want to gain life. If he taps it down, that's okay. Because we'll get to attack with it next turn and still gain life. They'd have to have, like... Well... Maybe I do start trading now. I think I want to get this tapper out of the way. Maybe I block, sack, save this chaplain to gain life another day. This is a decent card. You can -2/-2 a guy. This is nice because even though the XX is costly, if you actually have zombies, you can just pay 1 black to kill things. Like we can do -1/-1. Block and give him the guy. It's pretty decent value, especially on defense. Now that's something I want to kill. Alright, so what it's gonna have to be, I think, is Dark Salvation for 2 plus this zombie kills that thing. I think that's how this works. Choose a player to put zombie tokens on the battlefield. That'll be us. -3, -3. I think I actually attack too. It trades with their worst thing, probably this 1/2, but I get a counter on this guy. And we gain 3 life. It's also vital. So this one, let's see, mob. Borrowed Grace is probably the move here. Grip Spoon. Computer's pretty dumb. It's one unfortunate thing about this game. They just fall for it. It'd be mono efficient just to Grip Spoon right now, but maybe I should have done it. It doesn't really make much difference though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's pretty much over. Gideon. There's that one. This campaign's definitely been one of the more challenging ones since like Origins Liliana. It was a little bit tough. Yeah, they all disapprove of Liliana using the Chain Veil. don't think they haven't told this story yet, where they actually fight Emrakul. But presumably they use all their powers combined. Emrakul starts with 4 cards. That's pretty strange. I like these campaigns. I mean, they're pretty much easy, but I don't know. I like offline modes. I'm not one of those guys that, you know, buys the game, goes directly to online. I like to savor the flavor. Oh yeah, let's just mill Jace. Pretty awesome. Exactly what I wanted. I think here, just going the compelling deterrence route, well, I think it's correct. Maybe it's not. Maybe the plan is attack with both things, play Diregraph Colossus. Because we can get back this Crypt Breaker and make... Well, yeah, see, so we get the 3/3 Diregraph Colossus. And then we can play Gravedigger and make a token, and get back this, and then play it and make a token, and then Compelling Deterrence. And I think that should be enough to win. I play this before combat, just in case somehow this Colossus dies. I want to get my value. The way this is going so easily, I have this like fear that sometime very soon, when we get the Emrakul life to 0, I'm gonna suddenly have to play another game. So the best path here is definitely Compelling Deterrence. Make a guy. You definitely want a Compelling Deterrence in that situation because you don't want him to get the Wretched Griff off and make a guy, get a 3/2 and all that stuff. I'd be shocked if it was this easy. Is it really this easy? So we got a lucky path. Apparently. Hope you all have it as easy as I did on that one. Let's see. Got a booster. New cards. Oh yeah, so of course there's the card Imprisoned on the Moon. So they use their powers and they imprison Emrakul on the moon. Not dead. Not forgotten. Oath to the Gatewatch. Incidentally, Liliana's Oath is probably the best oath. I mean, Oath of Nissa is probably going to be the easiest to jam in a deck because it's so good, and cheap. But Liliana's Oath is objectively the best. First booster. Absolutely garbage land. I mean, there's some uses for that ability. I'll probably never put it in a deck. Yeah, so we'll just buy them all, I guess. We've got the means to become bigger and stronger. So yeah, you know, stay tuned. There's gonna be some deck techs coming up. I think I'm gonna do my red Eldrazi first, or just improve mono white humans and just start getting to 40 right away. But yeah, I'll see you next time. That was the campaign. Apparently, despite that underwhelming ending. Later.